my shade room, standing in the dark, her shoes and stockings in her hand, and bare feet on the floor. Shady grove, my love, shady grove, I say, shady grove, my love, I'm going away.
So what are we doing? We're doing some improv. How many of you have been to the show before? Yeah. How many of you are here for the very first time? Well, thank you, you newbies. So what we're going to do throughout the show, we're going to make up scenes on the spot based on suggestions you provide. So let's practice that, shall we? We might get them in a variety of ways. Maybe I'll ask the entire audience, for example, what is your favorite color? Blue, purple, and other colors involved. Maybe I'll split the audience and just ask this side of the audience. Where did you go, or where do you want to go to on vacation? Hawaii, Greece, Turks and Caicos. Or maybe I will single in on somebody, you in the hat here. What is your deepest, darkest secret? I got it. I figured it out. Excellent. So we'll get suggestions like that and completely different throughout the night. Give yourself a round of applause. Keep it going for the rest of the show. Keep that round of applause going for Michael David. So normally in our improv shows we have a running order. We know what we're going to do. They don't know what they're going to do. I know what they're going to do. So I'm going to tell them what they're going to do throughout this show. So right now, we're going to have Heather and Nan go outside. Let's give them a round of applause. I want you to think of song titles. Don't yell at just yet. Think of some song titles that they're going to guess throughout this next game. So excellent. So we're going to get 3 song titles. One is going to be for Nan, one for Heather, and one that they're going to race to try to get. So you 3 split up. Jeff is going to be our audible. He's going to go back and forth. You'll see how it works. So for Nan, we need a song title. Maybe a multi-word song title, a real one. Something like, oops, I did it again.
Genie in a bottle.
Genie in a bottle? Genie in a bottle. Genie in a bottle. And for Heather, we need another song title.
Wrecking ball.
Wrecking ball over here. And now we need a third one that they're going to race to get to. Maybe something a little bit harder, a little longer.
Never going to give you up.
Never going to give you up. You got it? Never. So over here, what is this? Genie in a bottle. Over here?
Wrecking ball.
And the middle one?
Never going to give you up.
Excellent. Let's let our improvisers back in. Let's clap. Our singers do not know the song that they are trying to sing. They're going to be helped by their drunken bar mates to the ancient art of mime. If they're getting close, they get a word or parts of the word correctly, give them some snacks. Tell them they're on the right track. If they get the whole song title correct, big round of applause sounds like this. Yes, I'm going to toggle back and forth with this bell. Let's start with Heather's side.
Okay, here we go. This is my best song. I love you guys. Churning butter on a string. I'm as big as a globe. I'm a wrecking ball. You guys, I'm so ready to sing my favorite song. When you are a genie, you come out of a lamp. I'm a genie in a bottle.
Okay, tell you in a bit. To inspire them, have a suggestion of a location 3 people might congregate. A farmer's market or the bathroom. You got it, man. You look great. You look great.
I don't know. Tonight's gotta go perfect.
It's gonna go great, man. I know it's.
With you here as my wingman, I will never fail.
No worries. I'm gonna be like right behind you. I'm gonna be giving you all the good lines, okay?
Oh shit, Lorraine's here. Lorraine is here. Her car is outside. Her car is outside and she looks good, dude. She is hot. She's wearing a dress.
You got it, man.
A dress.
Oh, I thought this was gonna be like a casual thing. And
Hey, you look good.
She's wearing lipstick.
Oh shit.
I should have brought like a suit jacket or something.
No, you just gotta go out with like charisma.
Here, take my time. Take my time. Here.
Thank you. You're just always so dressed up and prepared. I really appreciate it.
Hey, Lorraine is in here. Lorraine is here.
Hey, Lorraine. Hey, welcome to the bathroom.
All right, we're going to revisit that scene, but this next time, one of them is going to be dead. So I need you to vote who is going to die. By a round of applause, should Phil be dead? One person really wants Phil to die. Everyone else vote. Should Jeff die? Should Heather die? Jeff is dead. Jeff, please die. They're going to continue that. They do that exact same scene, but with Jeff deceased. Oh man, I'm so stressed out. Oh God. You got this, man. You got this. You're looking so good. Your date's gonna be here any moment. Oh gee, I don't know, man. Oh gee.
Oh shit, Lorraine is here.
Oh shit.
Lorraine.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's wearing a dress.
Oh.
A dress.
I thought this was supposed to be casual.
No, dude. No, it's serious, dude. She's wearing lipstick.
Oh shit.
Oh, I wish I had like a jacket or something I could wear.
Don't worry, man. Here, take my time.
It's Lorraine.
Oh, she's now Lorraine.
Hi, Lorraine.
All right. Yes, you're still dead. You don't revive yet. All right. One of our other 2 improvisers are going to die. Should it be Phil? Should it be Heather? Heather is deceased. Let's do it again. Oh man, I'm pretty stressed out. I don't even know what I'm gonna do here. Don't worry, man. You got this. Everything's gonna be great. You look so beautiful. Oh jeez, I wish I had that. I wish I remember what to say. Oh, Lorraine's here. Lorraine's here. Y'all, Lorraine's here. We got her. She's here with the. Oh God. She's got lipstick on. She's so pretty. Shit, I thought they was casual.
Lorraine.
Oh, Lorraine, oh no! Ah, wait. Lorraine, welcome to the bathroom. All right, for this next piece, I need Kevin and Jeff. And if I could get 2 audience volunteers. One right here, come on up. What's your name?
It's Dorothy.
Darby, thank
Yes.
you, Darby. Be here with Kevin. All right, right here. What's your name? Shauna, if you go on that side with Jeff. Round of applause for Shauna and Darby. So what we're going to do, these 2 are going to perform a scene at various points throughout the scene. They're going to be at a loss for words. So they're going to come to our audience volunteers for a bit of help. For example,
I really gotta go to Target. I gotta get cereal and coffee and butter. Butter.
or
I have to go to the farmer's market. I need some honey and some lettuce and some
Tampons.
tampons.
there you go. To inspire these 2, can I have a suggestion of a relationship? How do people know each other? Nurses, parents?
Mechanics.
Mechanics, thank you.
Hand me the wrench there.
Sure. Bill.
I think it's the rotator. Is that
I was driving home last night and I just heard this really weird sound. It started going like that, like a dolphin. And I know that's not good.
No, that's a bad rotator for a reason. I'm gonna have a bad transfixer too. You know, I was thinking I really want that special tool. It's not a screwdriver or a drill, but it's a nut.
Oh yeah.
One nut.
You know, I meant to replace the nuts last year, but you know, I was just kind of going through so much at the time. You know, I got divorced, and then I lost my house, and then
Had a kid.
I was homeless and divorced, and I had a kid, and so I didn't get around to the nuts.
No, that's rough. But we got that one nut. Hey, this is like your life, right? Like you're missing just one thing, right? You got friends. Now you have a house, but you're missing dinner. You haven't eaten dinner in years.
Bill, are you asking me to have dinner with you?
I mean, I don't know. Would you be interested?
I just, you know, I'd have to ask my son how he feels about it. You know, he's 7 now, and his name is
Bartholomew Johnson.
Bartholomew Johnson.
Yes.
And I just don't know if he's ready for another father in his life.
Hey, you know me and Bartholomew get along, right?
Yeah.
Now, you've seen us together,
Right,
right?
you guys are bonded.
We play his favorite activity. Dancing!
You do.
We love to play dancing all the time. He's an amazing dancer, Bartholomew.
I guess I just haven't really thought about it, but really you have come to fill a very special place in my life, Bill. You're not just my mechanic, you're not just my friend, you're my
Lifelong lover.
lifelong lover.
That's right.
I've just never said the words out loud, but now that I have, it feels so right.
It feels so right. I mean, having been lifelong lovers with you, and we can finally say that out loud now.
You know, before it was all the, you know, we would hang out, and sometimes we would, you know, snuggle a little bit, or we would platonically
Play lacrosse.
play lacrosse. But I was always looking at you and your body.
There's one thing I've wanted to say to you forever.
Tell me.
It's the one thing that I think will bring us closer together. I just haven't had the courage to say it.
Say it now.
I've always wanted to be with you at the
Farmer's market.
farmer's market.
Let's go to the farmer's market.
Thank you so much. Round of applause for both of them. For this next piece, I need everyone to stand forward. Not so fast, Jeff. So everyone but Jeff. We are going to sing the blues. We're going to sing the blues, so I need a topic for each of our players to sing the blues about. For Heather, can I get something in the news that's giving you the blues? The world. I think that is the correct answer. The world. For Nan, maybe something about your everyday life that gives you the blues. Waking up early or? Work. For Kevin, that's something about your relationship that's giving you the blues.
Too much cuddling.
Commitment issues. And finally, for Phil, something that would not normally give you the blues, maybe going to Maui or?
Cute dogs.
Cute dogs is what I heard. Cute dog. We now present Pete.
The world.
The work. Commitment issues.
Cute dogs.
Is it inflation? Or maybe monkeypox? I'll tell you this world is not in my socks. And I quit Twitter 'cause I didn't want all the blue. But friends, I can't shake the feeling that we're maybe due.
It's the end of summer, we finally reached her. I gotta go back to work because I am a teacher. I've got a
else want to join us?
They were so excited the first time. Let's keep doing it.
Let's keep doing it. Who wants to join us up on stage? You go, Joey.
You right there with the glasses.
Oh!
Long hair. Yay!
What is your name?
Elena.
Hello, Elena.
Hi.
Let's form a square.
Beautiful.
Elena, you get to be at the top of our square.
Oh, splendid.
So what we're going to do here, you can see our invited and our spots here in the shape of a square. Each side of the square is a different scene. So this is a scene. If I say shift left, you shift left, and this is a new scene. I go back and forth any which way I like. So let's get some suggestions for each of these scenes. For these two, let's get an occupation.
Dentist.
Dentist, excellent. Shift
Wait,
right.
wait. Are either of you dentists?
No.
I don't get kids.
Dentist here, let's shift right. For these two, let's have a suggestion of a location. Maybe a small location, smallish.
A hotel room.
A hotel room. Shift right. For these two, a line of dialogue. Remember something you said today? Here's your change, ma'am. Here's your change, ma'am. This will be the first thing they say in this scene. Shift right. And for these two, any word that you're thinking of.
Pineapple.
Pineapple. Thank you so much. Pineapple. To review. Pineapple. Shift right.
Oh, still?
Dentist.
Dentist.
Shift right.
Forgot. Hotel room.
And we're going to shift right into the opening line of dialogue. Shift right.
Here's your change, ma'am.
You're going to pretend you don't know me, aren't you?
Look, we got divorced many times ago, and I just don't want to keep bringing up the past.
Well, the past is a very important part of the present, I would say, Reginald.
It's true. Seeing you buying your stockings here, just reinvigorate. Oh, let's go around one more time.
Shift left.
Ready to mess up this hotel room with you. Yeah, but before we do, I'd like us to be very vocal about our preferences and our tastes and our distastes.
It's
Very important to me that this carpet be completely removed and turned upside down.
Shift left.
Dentist. I see you have your tools.
Open wide.
I only dentist myself.
We're gonna dentist each other.
Oh.
This town isn't big enough for the two of us, Bill.
Well,
Your name was.
Well, it didn't work out again.
I brought my giraffe and she missed you so much. I thought maybe it would change things.
Oh, I do. Oh, tickles
You
me
love
my
George.
knees.
You
Thank-
Now the carpet is completely upside down.
Upside down.
Wonderful. Now, before we begin,
Yes.
what are your preferences? What do you like?
I am
What can I bring you?
very interested in you bringing me all of the light bulbs so we can flush them down the toilet.
Okay, I am talking about sex.
Shift right. Shift right.
God damn it! No! No!
I'm gonna take your
Give me
teeth
your
out.
teeth! Give me your teeth! Give me your teeth!
Front to back.
It's just that the last time that I did did this,
Yeah.
I misunderstood a lot of things.
Sure. Sure.
I have to get out my phone because I forgot what I had planned next. Oh yes, let's get Kevin, Jeff, and Phil.
Boys Club.
In this boys club, what's going to happen is each one is going to talk for the other party. So Jeff is going to deliver all of Phil's lines, Kevin all of Jeff's lines, and Phil all of Kevin's lines. To get them started, let's have a physical activity, non-sex related. Yoga is the first one I heard. Yoga.
Early morning yoga, it's my favorite. Sit down on my back here, roll out my mat, pull out my water. I spilled all over myself. No, what have I done? I can't do yoga wet.
Sir.
Yes.
You really can't do yoga here. This is a cemetery.
Nothing is more peaceful than a cemetery stretched with the dead, is what I always say.
There are families mourning, and there's just a general sense of gloom, and it just doesn't feel appropriate. Look at this headstone. There's a child laying here. Oh, you're going to yoga? You're going to do child's pose on this child?
That's what inspires me. The dead. And the dead coming back to life. I'm like a necromancy yoga combo kind of person.
Are you really suggesting that your yoga can bring the dead back from the life? I mean, that's what I said.
Oh, yes. No, yoga. Oh my God.
I live! Oh my God, it worked! You really did it! You brought back this dead child!
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. It's diseased.
But it needs a hug. This child needs to be hugged. Oh, come here. Oh, God, he's biting me. He's biting me. Oh,
I know. So let's get Nan, Heather, and Kevin out for this one.
Why not?
So now what we have here, we have a distinguished panel of experts. We're going to answer some questions from you, but let's figure out what they're experts in. For on the end, this person has a podcast. Maybe it's a podcast about flowers or dragons. What's the podcast about? Crime junkies. In the middle, this person writes for a magazine, like a Cat Fancy or what? What is the topic of the magazine? Space. And for our last person, they're just real into stuff like toenails or tater tots.
Paleontology.
What was in the back? Toe fungus. A toe fungus expert. So let's meet our experts real quick. On the end,
I'm Sarah Browning, and today I'd like to talk to you about people who've lost the thread. Maybe because all the thread they had is on their yarn wall at home.
thank you, Sarah. In the middle here?
Yes, I'm Dr. Nebula, and I'm here to talk about all things space, whether that's the new telescope or just black holes and whatnot.
Thank you so much. And finally on the end?
Yeah, I'm Herschel DeSantis. I dropped out of podiatry school because I knew more than everybody there. Okay, and I'm here to talk to you about a very specific type of toe fungus.
Thank you, Herschel.
You're welcome. You're doing great.
Oh, you're doing great yourself.
I haven't started.
Oh. You're a live one. Let's get a question for you. Maybe something in your work life that's troubling that you need advice about?
How to say no to your boss.
Oh yes, how do we say no to our boss? Sarah?
Every boss has a secret they're hiding. I suggest you look up his cell phone records for the months in question. Triangulate the Signal. Make sure nobody has placed anything in your drink that maybe is confusing your mind. Make sure that your boss knows that you know where he's been. Using a little electronic thing that you like click onto his car, right? And then you can fish for it later in the dark, and then you reach under, and then that's his GPS coordinates.
Thank you. Hirsch, why don't you
Oh, you're jumping to me. Well, Herschel DeSantis. What is about a boss? I've never had a boss. I'm very hard to manage. But, I did go to podiatry school for a minute before I dropped out, okay? And that was kind of like having a job. And so my professors at Cornell, you ever heard of it? Did not like me. I refused to learn email. And I learned more about just being a person, than going to school. So there's your answer.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yes, well, when you talk to your boss, if he's asking you to do some menial task, I think it's important to remind him that in the grand scheme of things, there are entire galaxies, universes that we have no information about, and we are just one tiny speck on a speck of a speck in space, and so, honestly, if you quit your job, it probably won't affect much.
Thank you so much. Let's get a question maybe about your everyday life, maybe a relationship. You got relationship issues. Thank you, Herschel.
How to please my partner.
I'm sorry?
How to please my partner.
Now, how does this gentleman please
You
his
gotta
person?
ask.
Herschel, you're already getting it. Let's start us off, Herschel.
All right, well, what's your name?
My name is Steve.
It's probably not, but Steve, good on you. I think people should be really open about this. I'm Herschel DeSantis, by the way. I'm a self-practicing podiatrist, and I haven't really gotten to the fungus part, but the important thing is you're asking me all the right questions, but you're asking to all the wrong people, unless your partner is literally here. Maybe they are, maybe this is weird for them. So what I would say is lean in, ask questions before you copulate. And, let it run wild. Wild as the fungus in the forest, and sometimes on your toes.
Herschel, I think that's
okay.
Doctor, why don't you take it up next?
Well, yes, of course, as a scientist who has devoted his life to studying space, I have never had sex. It's important to remember that, thank you, in the grand scheme of things, there are entire planets and solar systems that we have no knowledge about. And so one orgasm compared to the entire universe, honestly, it doesn't matter if you get her off or not.
Sarah.
99% of crimes on Dateline were committed by intimate partners. So maybe just think about that.
There you go. Let's get another one more question about your everyday life. Anything at all? Anything that's troubling you?
Why is gas so much?
Why is gas so much? You can take that any which way you like, but straight answers. Sarah, let's start with you.
Why is gas so much? To get to the answer to this question, we asked a lot of people tangentially related to the problem their unfounded theories about why gas is so much, including Gas's ex-girlfriend from high school who hasn't talked to them in 20 years, Gas's disgruntled boss, a guy from the Fed who was tangentially related to a different problem, and a psychic from New Jersey.
Thank you, Sarah. Doctor.
Well, it's important to consider that while we do rely on fossil fuels, they are rapidly destroying our planet. However, the bright side of that is that there are billions upon billions of planets. And so if we do ruin this one, it really won't matter in the grand scheme.
Thank you, Dr. Herschel.
Yeah, Herschel DeSantis, a lot of people assume that I'm into foot stuff, like sexually. But shockingly, I'm wildly turned off by feet when it's related to I forget the question.
About gas prices.
Yeah, they're really high.
Thank you so much, Herschel. For this next piece, I need Jeff and Heather. And for those of you back there, you might look for some paper.
Oh, yeah.
So Jeff and Heather, let's send them outside with a round of applause. While they're away, we're going to get some music lines, some movie lines, and general quotes. I'm hoping there's paper back there. Otherwise, we're gonna have to change
This
things
is
up.
something you should have done.
All right, so let's figure out the first thing we need is them sitting. Now that they're sitting, what I need from you are some of your favorite, or it doesn't have to be your favorite lines from movies. Like, you're gonna need a bigger book.
lines on the
or
back here.
She doesn't even go here. She doesn't even go here. Kevin's got that. Another line from a movie.
Your hands
I'll go back.
What was this back here?
I'll be back.
I'll be back. Excellent. Let's throw our movies away. Let's go to music. So what are some of your favorite lyrics from songs? Like Baby Got Back or
can't touch this.
Can't Touch This?
Got it.
Got that? Another song lyric?
My lovely lady loves.
My lovely lady loves that. Let's move on. Let's get maybe a line from a novel that you've read, assuming you're readers, or maybe a meme that you're a fan of. If we're really being honest. What do you got? Imagination. Imagination.
Okay.
But I think with a lot of A's. Any other memes or books? Russian tomes?
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry. Thank you so much. Phil, if you get a lot of improvisers back in, let's clap them back. As Kevin and throwing your suggestions on the stage, Heather and Jeff will incorporate them into their scene. To inspire these two, let's have a suggestion of an activity. What's an activity you enjoy? Soccer. Soccer is your suggestion?
I brought the orange slices.
Oh my gosh, that's great. I've been really nervous as this is my first time coaching and I want to get it right.
That's why I brought you the orange slices.
thank
They're
you
not
so
just for the kids, they're for you too.
Two?
Yeah. You were changing hearts and minds out there. Have one. Hydrating, right?
That's good.
Hey, listen, I really
Good.
like the things that you're doing with the boys out there. They're really kicking great at all the right angles.
Yeah.
And I like how the ones from the field go down the field to the other side.
I mean that's kind of the most basic thing of
Soccer
soccer.
never made any sense to me, like until you started coaching, Daryl. Like, and now I feel like I kind of get it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I guess you're just like a really good coach.
That means a lot to me, Sharon. I remember my dad was my coach for the Sinai soccer team. I just remember before every practice he would tell me, he would say, "You're a wizard, Harry!" And I was like, I'm magic! This is amazing! And it was a real letdown when I wasn't a wizard, but the energy it gave me for the games.
And it's like you're a wizard with those boys out there, Daryl. I mean, they are just kicking. They're not using their hands at all. I mean, it is shocking. You have taken a group of 4-year-olds that were like nuts.
They
And
know
now
what
they
they're
are
doing.
running in close to a formation. I mean, that's no small thing, Daryl. I mean, truly, like, I heard one of the kids out there saying to another kid, "Can't touch this." So not only do they know about soccer, but they know about bodily autonomy.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
You know,
Not a lot of adults are incorporating that kind of stuff into their coaching.
I think it's really important. You gotta start at a young age. Be like, hey, boundaries, right, kids? Like, we gotta learn about soccer, but we also gotta learn about like how you take care of you
Well, that's
in
what I'm
life.
saying. It's like you're not just their coach of their kicking. You're a coach of their mind.
That's right, and their hearts.
And of the whole boy.
That's right. That's right. I want I tell them like every day. I want you to grow up, and I want you to be the kind of people that will just go out and exude energy and say, "She doesn't even go here," and like call people out when they're in spaces they shouldn't be. You know, right?
Yeah.
Like they're
no.
safe spaces.
And
right?
I really appreciate the way that you're keeping this team boys only.
Yeah.
You're not letting any girls. Well, but I was hoping you might make one exception.
I mean,
Like, not on the field, but maybe just like someone to bring high C's or I mean,
You can bring orange slices, every practice,
Shut up.
Sharon. You can.
Shut up.
You just the way you cut them. It's just
Shut
so they're all equal
Shut
size.
up. Hey, listen, I'll be back.
Are you leaving?
I'm gonna go to my Prius and get more orange slices.
Wait.
Hold on!
Sharon, I need to tell you something. Sharon!
No, I'm back.
My lovely lady lumps! They're lumpy for you. Sharon, I just wanted to say it straight out, okay? It's what I call my legs. My lovely lady lumps. And they kick.
Daryl, I'm flattered, but I have to wonder, is this going a little forward at a children's soccer game? I mean, I'm interested, but we have to maintain decorum. You are a role model to these kids.
There's no time like the present, Sharon. We've wasted so many years.
It's true.
So many years.
And so many hours watching dumb idiot kids play soccer.
This was a ruse to get not a ruse. It was a way to get close to you.
We've been waiting for our whole lives to start, Daryl, and now they can.
Now.
They can because you know what?
What?
Imagination!
For this next scene, I need Nan, Kevin, and Phil, please. And this scene, our improvisers are going to be performing a scene, but I'm going to cede control over to Michael David, our musical director. When he wants to, he's going to start playing music. When he does that, they have to immediately start singing. When he stops, they go right back to their spoken dialogue. To get these three inspired, just give me any word at all to inspire their scene.
Capybara.
Capybara.
It's the capybara.
There it is.
It's back.
It's sitting in a chair. Oh. Now it's more like a capybara. It's the largest rodent in the Western Hemisphere. Skitters around and it's like a hamster, but he don't miss. So that's the facts I know about the capybara.
No, that's a lot. That's impressive because I was kind of in the dark about it. But I do think we should maybe contact the zoo or someone to come remove. I mean, if you just
Oh, hang on. It's trying to communicate with
tell
us.
us what you need from us. Can we help you? Like, can we call a family member or? Oh, he was kicked out of his group because he sang and danced, and they thought that was gay.
Well, it is gay, but what a shame. Look, Capybara, we're just a young heterosexual couple who cannot have children.
We can't have kids because we don't have sex.
Have children because we don't have sex. We can't have children because
We don't have sex. It's not about.
Alright, for this last piece is an all play. More specific, it's a Steve play. So I'm going to hand this off to Heather. I'm going to go outside and she's going to pick some activities for me to figure out.
Okay, I know what we're doing now. Okay, so Steve is outside. We are going to give a list of activities that Steve is going to have to guess. But we're going to make some substitutions to these activities. So let me situate myself here. Okay, so first thing I need is an activity that has a lot of equipment. So maybe something like hockey or
I can do this.
scuba diving. Great, scuba diving. Steve's going to be scuba diving. And except his air tank has been replaced with some kind of animal, maybe like a capybara or a
Octopus?
what was this?
Elephant?
An elephant. His air tank is an elephant. Great. His flippers are a feeling that people might have, maybe like grief or elation or melancholy. His flippers are the feeling of melancholy. Great. Yeah, I like that. And the water that he's swimming in is a celebrity you haven't heard from in a while, maybe like John
Fist
Fist
fighting.
fighting. Great, okay. He's fist fighting. But his fist has been replaced with a geographic location. So maybe something like Kenya or Mount Everest.
Stop it! I can't handle it.
What was it?
Mount Everest.
Yeah, I said it at the same
You said it
time.
at the same time? I missed it.
Mount Everest. Okay, so Steve's fist is Mount Everest. His opponent's fist is I can't help the way you wrote it. His opponent's fist is a food you enjoy, like a taco or
Country fried steak.
country fried steak.
Apostrophe. Fist equals chicken.
Country
I
fried.
know, but I think it's
Country fried steak.
Okay, and the blood from their wounds from fist fighting is a movie like Jurassic Park or Jaws. Great. I think that's probably enough.
Yeah.
Do you think so? I think so. Okay, great. So just to review, the first thing that Steve's going to be doing is scuba diving, but his air tank has been replaced with an elephant. His flippers are the feeling of melancholy, and the water is rosy O'Donnell. Then he's gonna go on a nice little jaunt of fist fighting. Steve's fist is Mount Everest, but his opponent's fist is a country fried steak. And the blood from their wounds is the movie Just. Seems fine. Let's welcome Steve back to the stage. Okay, so as you can tell, Steve does not know any of these things that he's going to be doing, and we're going to help him to guess through the ancient art of mime and gibberish. So anyone on the back line can step forward and they'll perform these activities, except they're not going to be able to actually perform the activity before Steve guesses what it is. They'll sort of have to lead him up to the activity, but he will have to do it first. I'm going to put an arbitrary amount of time on the clock, but I'm not going to tell you how much because you have stopwatches too, and you might find out I'm lying. So I'll put a really smart amount of time on the clock. Steve, are you ready?
All right.
Here we go.
Go too far. Don't look too far. Fling, fling, fling.
Steve, what are you doing?
I'm scuba diving. My scuba tank is an elephant. My flippers are ennui. And the ocean in which I am scuba diving is Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh, so amazing. We need to go back and clean up that flippers up.
Oh, mama. Hey,
Okay. Ski.
Steve, if you get this, we could go home and we could listen to that Smashing Pumpkins album, the one with the infinite sadness.
Oh.
Do you know that one?
Yeah.
Another word that was at the beginning of it.
Yeah.
So what were your flippers?
Oh, my flippers were a watermelon.
So close, but a feeling. A feeling that has that word in.
Oh, watermelon sadness. I think that's.
Melancholy.
Oh, sure, of course.
All right, we got one more activity. Let's go to it, boys.
Give it. Kiss. Oh, people. Oh, kissy. Shabba-ba-ba.
Hey, Baba, Skadadaba, hey, Skababa, claw, fling. Yeah, Baba, Skababa, claw, fling. Hello.
Oh, kiss it. Kiss. Oh, kiss. Oh, kiss it. Oh, shka.
Steve, what are you doing?
I'm fighting. Maybe I'm street fighting.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm bare knuckle boxing.
Sure. Great. Good.
My fists are. No, this is my fists were Mount Everest. My opponent's fist was a rare steak. And the blood is the movie Jaws.
Oh, we're gonna find out exactly what that food is.
Hey,
this is a... Good shot.
Okay, so it's about
Hey, kiss it up. Omaha steak.
You were closer with the fried. It's a special kind of fried steak that people eat.
No! You would think, but it's not. It's country fried steak!
Thank you all so much for coming out. Also, the representative from Cracker Barrel. Collectively, we are the show. Individually, we are Bill Jensett, Kevin Bransford,
Jeff Anderson.
And Kozar.
Heather Yosio.
I'm Steve Yosero. Give a round of applause for Michael David. For the month of August, because we all got hit with COVID in the last month, we're just doing Saturdays. So we just have Saturdays for the month of August. We'll pick up Friday and Saturdays in September. So please come back. If this looks like fun, it really, really is. We offer classes. We just started a round of classes recently. We'll have another round in the fall. So check out theboxabq.com for that information. We got time? Sure. We got time. Can we do a little bit more? We're going to do it. Even if you said absolutely not, let's still do it. So two improvisers here on stage. They're going to be performing a scene anytime the back line and the back line only can
Freeze!
freeze. They take the exact physical position, start a brand new scene. A lot of slap box. So let's get a physical activity to inspire this one. Seesaw. Seesaw.
You gotta let me down. Stop being so fat.
No! You have to stay up.
Hey, I'm a creepy frog.
Well, I'm a creepy princess. Let's hook up.
Mom, it's not coming out.
I don't really know how to help you, dear. You're just gonna have to push harder. Just push really hard.
I'll rather against the wall.
They brought you flowers.
I ain't stood upright for anybody in 15 years. This is beautiful. Are these wildflowers here?
They're wildflowers. You remind me of the moon.
Please, preacher, you have to go on. Everybody's.
I will not speak until the Lord inspires me to speak. I heard nothing from the Lord.
Get on with it. I'm the Lord. Get on with it.
Big hot dogs! Get your big hot
One right there, please. I'll take one.
Cinnamon rolls over here.
Oh, I'll take one. Thanks.
I want this one. I want this man here.
That little orphan? Oh, sure. We'll just have to put a bit of blood in the cauldron. The last guy almost turned him into a teapot, but then he didn't have enough blood to finish the transaction.
I got a lot of blood for you.
Anyway, I'm just like a regular style witch.
Oh, thank you.
Teapot. You take good care of him. You have to feed him at least twice a day.
Well, look at them lovely lady lumps. I'm gonna chew on them.